Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making another cutesy little ice cream sandwich cutesy treat. This is my wool that I have, this core wool, the white, and then these ones are like merino wool, or I can't remember the name of it, but it's just like the cover wool, really smooth. They really brushed it out and put it in rolls, and I picked that up on Amazon, and I don't know if there's I think the name I'm thinking of is a specific sheep or goat or something. So I'm thinking of that. But anyways, this is like kind of like the top coat type of stuff, that nice smooth stuff that they use. The core wool is what I'm going to be using for the ice cream. So this is my ice cream sandwich. I'm making discs. I'm kind of working back and forth. Just so that I don't make one totally small and then have to catch up, and then it just feels a little easier, or like I'm getting the job done kind of evenly. So I'm just kind of working back and forth on these cookies. I wanted to do a nice reddish brown, so if I decide to do something else like a darker brown, I wouldn't have too much of the same color going on in my little treats that I'm making. So I have different shades of brown, but yeah, I thought this would be a good cookie color. So I'm using different sponges. The bottom sponge is almost like, it's not memory foam, but it's kind of like closer to that, but it does kind of break apart a little bit, and you get little fibers in your wool. And the other foam is kind of I think it's for putting, like, it's for construction. I think the other foam has got different sides of porousness for putting on, like, I'm trying to think, the miter, the grout, that's what I'm trying to think of, to wash the grout. So there's special sponges I found really cheap on sale, and they're meant to clean out the grout, like after you grouted, to clean off what was left over. So it's one side's abrasive and one side's more sponge cleaning, sponge-like. And I like the abrasive side because it tends to, I can use it a little bit more without the wool sticking in it as much, because it's so coarse that the wool doesn't quite, stick in it as is the other dense foam. Anyway, crazy about foam. Also too, like, I was using the brush, and that works really good too, but I would like to get a really big one, and they're quite expensive. These supplies for some of these supplies are quite expensive, so unless I really get to big projects, I'm not going to buy it unless I see something on sale or something. So yeah, but I would love to get the big brush, because I think that's one of my favorite things to use. It does tend to get the wool on it, but I feel like I can shape really well on it, so I like using the brush. Anyways, I'm using my two main needles. Sometimes I'm trying out some things, but the more coarse needle that's thicker, and there's a finer needle for more fine work. And that's my dog making some noise down there, leaning against something. And so I'm just kind of working with the larger needle and starting to shape my disc for my cookie. I really started it off really large. I think these were like 4 inches across to begin with. I think I do measure a few times here to get, so then you guys could get the idea. I believe I got the cookie down to almost 2 inches. The whole thing, the whole ice cream sandwich, I believe I got it down to almost, I'm like estimating it. It's not like a, perfect shape, but I'm estimating on the size. But I got it down to almost 2 inches, and I'm pretty happy with that. It was comparable to size to my other treats. But when I started off, holy, was it huge. Like, you can see how big it was. So you can So now I'm working on the core. And so I was contemplating putting some kind of softer, silkier wool on top, like the top coats there. I don't remember the name of it, and I don't necessarily buy them with names on them, so that's what's so frustrating about that. But the core wool I got at the wool mill, and I just bought bags and bags of it because it is really perfect for the core of anything that I'm making. And you can use other things too, but I like using the wool right through, unless I get maybe something really huge project or a kids get the project, then I put like kind of like that cotton, I don't even know what it is, like a craft stuffing inside things, or I will use wool from like like crochet wool, like, you know, yarn, and put it in the center if they're making a big ball of something to save on that. But for this, these little projects, and I really want them to get dense and shrink, so I'm using just wool to make sure that everything shrinks the way it's supposed to. With putting something else in there to stuff it up or to make a core, I didn't necessarily get that shrinkage that I want. I'm trying out a couple different things, thinking, oh, this is slow. I was doing this part for 40 minutes, no, an hour. Sorry, an hour. I speeded it up, but I was doing all of this beginning parts here, the whole putting it together. It took about an hour, and then there was the finishing ups of things like the eyes and the cheeks and the mouth, and adding the chain and that kind of thing. So the whole project did take an hour. I was kind of on a roll, working as fast as I could. So I sped it up, and then I added a little bit more film or video of me adding the eyes and stuff like that, just to show you guys what I do. And yeah, so here I'm like making this patty, which is the ice cream, and I'm envisioning a burger. So I think a burger's in the near future. I'm like, I could so make a burger right now, a cheeseburger with bacon and lettuce and stuff. So I'm definitely wanting to make a burger. So if you guys want to see that on a video, let me know, because I'm definitely thinking an outrageous burger is in call for, because I think it's so cute little face, and then having this cute little, well, right now, look, it's the size of a burger. It's like crazy huge. Look at my hands compared to that thing. I know I have small hands. I do, but this is crazy big. But yes, it does get much smaller, which is really fun. It's kind of an interesting thing to see it so big to get to the shrinking to the size that your done product. And one of the reasons why I do keep the film, I could like clip a bunch of it out and that kind of thing to make it faster video for you guys, but then I'm thinking, you guys, if whoever's really interested in seeing it actually, they can slow it down just to see it shrink, because like I said, I speed it up like 4 times, and I think the end part here where I put it together, I kind of speed it up too. So now it's getting down to like 3.5 inches. I think that's what I just measured. But then you can slow it down and kind of see the process. And I like that you can do that. So here I'm using this mat, and this is just like a play mat or an exercise mat, you know, just like the little squares that I use for crafting on. And I find it very useful to use that underneath my sponges, and just because I didn't want that fiber on my, I was already pulling out little pieces of grass and stuff like that was already in the wool, and I didn't want to be pulling out sponge, so I just used that in the bottom, so then I didn't poke through the sponge. But I also like to use and grab it to hold it here like this, so I don't get my thumb or my fingers. But I usually grab it if I'm going to be going fast, like I want to have protection. So, and I'd be able to squish it. My thumb, one thing to squish with 4 fingers or 3 fingers, you kind of get an even squish, but when you get your thumb in there, it kind of goes in, and I don't want to stab it, so it helps hold it all together a little bit better, and then I can just get working on it, go to town on that guy. I could not rip that guy apart right now. Like, he is solid. I did a lot of felting on there, and I really made it very, very dense, or very, like, it was very compact, and I'm really happy with it. So it's going to be like, it'll take a lot to get destroyed. It'll take an evil cat quite a long time to destroy. I have had to put my felting projects behind glass because of the cat liking the wool for some reason. They're so attracted to it. It's quite funny. It's like, oh, I don't know why they don't make cat toys with wool in it, because man, my cat goes crazy over my wool projects. It just tears them apart like as if it's catnip, I swear. It's crazy. But yeah, definitely know you've done a project very, very well if your cat can't tear it apart. I found projects totally ripped apart, and then I found projects like, oh, needing a little fixing, which I was thankful for, but that's when they're really felted well. And they're that stage, if you're not done something, you gotta put that thing away in a container. Like, it's gotta be hidden behind plastic or glass. But yeah, learned that lesson. So yeah, just keep working it. It's a long process. Well, it's actually not too bad, these little guys. These little projects, like I said, just took a little over an hour. Most part an hour for all this part, and then just I think another 15 minutes or so, just putting the stuff together, like the eyes, the cheeks, and just taking my time with a little bit of detail, and then putting the chain on and that kind of thing. But I mean, I don't even think I have that chain part on the video, so, but it's just adding little pieces, gluing it in so they can't come out. Here I'm working on the inside, trying to make sure that my ice cream stays in. I kind of want my cookie part a little bit bigger than the ice cream part, like a true ice cream sandwich, like those round ones. I don't know what all the different brands, but I was going for like a nice little round gourmet type of ice cream sandwich. And it's going to be so cute. You'll see, it's so cute. I think I stabbed myself once or twice, but nothing major. Nothing major, so I was like thinking on my last time I was doing a felting job and I did a video, and I was wondering, I wonder how many people are thinking, how many times did she stab herself? I could recall stabbing myself at least once, my other video there, my last video, and this time I got myself minorly a couple times when I was holding the burger, or not the burger, the ice cream sandwich, and going, and I'm like, wait a minute, silly me. Just not concentrating on it, but it's kind of funny because I tend to look away and I'm looking at the computer, and I'm like, oh wait, I better be careful. Be careful. Oh, I can remember the good old days when I first learned how to felt. I cursed so much every time I hit my fingers. Boy, did it hurt. I'm pretty good at missing now. I'm pretty good at, even after not doing it for quite some time. I think it's been about a year, close to, and yeah, I'm still very good at avoiding my fingers, which is a lesson learned. So, I think the next clip here that's coming up is doing the eyes. Now, I don't know if I show you another measurement. That'd be so cool if I did. I think I might have missed that talking so much. I think I measured it at least a few times just to show with my ruler. But it can be, it's really relaxing if you're not hitting your fingers. It's really relaxing kind of a hobby, so I really like it. Here we go, measuring just 2.5 inches right there, and it's like at 1.5 thick there. So like I said, I got it down to 2 inches. I think I played with it a little bit. Here I'm showing you a Sharpie and these terrible dollar store needles, sewing pins. They don't work at all because of the type of metal they are. They're just horrible for that, but they work for dolls and little projects like this. So I did stick them into my foam. I stick them in, I'm showing you that I put the cutters there, and I cut them off when they're in the foam so then they don't go flying. I've done it before where the pieces gone flying, you don't know where they go. Then I stick them to the side. I have a piece of cork that holds them all, a cork coaster type of thing, and now I'm just gluing those bad boys in. I use the thick needle here to position the eyes and make a channel and make sure that they go in, and then I glue them in. So I like the distance and the width apart and that kind of thing, and then there we go. Definitely important to glue them in. I don't think these things are a really good project or things for little kids if they're going to yank them out, but definitely even for anyone, just putting these little glue in there, and the stronger the glue the better. And this is kind of like a gel glue, so it works really, really well. And I find it works well for the chains, putting the little loops chains in there for the that part. I think these projects are perfect for the purses and charms for giant chunky charms for journals and that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it goes, what the girls use them for. I made these for my girls. So here's the nice little mouth and just a little black strip that I kind of twirled in my fingers to make a tube, and squishing it in there, just felting it with my small needle and just getting it set in there. And the last little bit that I have to do after this is the cheeks. I swear the cheeks are gotta be one of the most important things because they're so darn cute. They just set it off. They make it just so, they make everything pop, and they just make it so cute. Like little cute cheeks. I don't do anything else with the eyes. I just do the permanent marker, and it's not a toy or a thing that somebody's going to rub eyes, like rub the marker off, I don't think. And yeah, it's more of a kind of a collection type of thing. Here's the cute pink cheeks. Now I got this really bright candy type of pink. Love it. And then that goes in. And I just really think it's so cute. So I don't know what I'm going to make next for a cute treat, but the burger is on the back of my mind as well. I might have to do savory and sweet, do my savory side, I don't know. But I really think these are fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have a few pictures of this guy, a couple pictures, and also of the other 2 guys I made. And yeah, hope you guys follow along and enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I know this is not the best type of video from above for a tutorial, but we will do our best. It's kind of more of going along and telling you what I've done. I always do this snipping afterwards, get all the fuzz off. Here it is. He's so cute with his chain. I hope you guys like the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. And tell me what you think of these 3 little guys. Bye for now, guys.